Hello and welcome to another episode of Woodward's Watercolours. Now today this is a studio session, completely studio based. We're going to look at a little sunset image of a road, and obviously there's trees and all the things that I love in it, but there's there's the sunset, so there's a little bit of colour. But how I want to do it is with this ink black, which is Derwent Inktense 2200, the Siena gold, which is 0240, and the Payne grey, which is 2110. So we're using simply three colours. We're using Seawhite of Brighton A5 350 GSM cold press, quite a mouthful isn't it, cold press watercolour paper, and I'm not sure what brush we're going to use yet, but we're just going to jump in. This is going to be quick, it's hopefully going to be lively, it's going to be simple, it's a limited palette, so let's make a start. So come on, let's get going. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to start with this ink black, and we're going to just keep this one moving. I really want to get this nice kind of lively feels to it. So just notice how I'm moving the pencil around to get sort of a different feel of these, really, the bushes that are, I really want to set myself a really quick, not an actual time limit here, but something that just is, so I want to keep the life in this. And I find that keeping the life in it tends to mean moving quite quickly at times. So hopefully what you'll see out of this is that the Inktense is absolutely phenomenal at giving results really pretty quickly. We're getting, just keeping it moving. The ink black is really black, which I really love. It's very, very effective. And then we've got the little street light that's happening there. Straight down like that. Sound effects and all included. Hopefully this video is going to show you that it is actually really quick to use these pencils. You don't need to faff around forever. Now let me see that bush there, darken that down the middle a little bit more. Okay, I think that's us done with the black. Now we're going to take a little bit of this Sienna gold. Now I'm just checking to see, is there something else that might work a little bit better? And I don't know that there is. We're just going to go nice and gently with this one. I'm just going to bring it into a couple of places across here, and then a few bits there. We're just going to need to be careful as to how we use that then as we keep going through this. So, and then this is the Payne grey, and we're going to get some of these clouds in here for this as well. You can see some of the markings on the paper as we go here. So I think actually what I'm sort of making decisions as we go here. What I think I'll actually do is I'm going to use a flat edge brush. I'm going to use my beloved 3/4 flat wash, and I am going to probably, I think, activate this one first. Yeah, I'm glad I kept that color. It's going to move some of it around a little bit there. I don't want too much water on this brush. Okay, if it mixes a little, but I don't want it going wild with it, you know. Get the Inktense getting all fired up already there. Okay, and then the next thing to do is I'm going to just get some of this, the Payne grey, get it to move around there. This is the bit that I love, the activation bit. I said that I wouldn't even use that word activation, but I betrayed my own rule there. Oh well. So we're going to get that in there. Okay, and then this is where we go to town with this black. This should be just, I'll probably not need to add any more water. Sorry, I was getting too involved in the process. Look how matte black it is. It's just so black, you know. I'm just going to use the flat edge brush for what it's best for. I'm glad I made that decision there to add in the little bit of the color first, just to let that bleed through somewhat, you know. And let's get crisscross over. How cool is that? Just for capturing a little bit of a scene really quickly. It's just epic, isn't it? I just think it's the most wonderful media to use. You know, it's just so cool. Can I get a flick in here? Yeah, baby. And there you have a little nighttime scene now. That was done in under 5 minutes. Whoop, whoop. So I had a request from a viewer who had asked if they could see the actual painting whenever it's dry. So this is it dry several hours later. Just lifting it so you can see it's completely dry, and this will give you an idea of how it is drying. So you've got that lovely hard edge that happens with watercolor, but look how matte and black and dark. And the bit for me that I absolutely love is this retention of the pencil lines. So there you go, that's it, finished and dried. I'm smiling because I'm just finished and I am so delighted that that was done under 5 minutes. Can you see how cool, remarkable, effective, helpful, efficient these Derwent Inktense pencils are? Just brilliant to use. 3 colours, that's all you need. I mean, that would be perfect in a sketchbook. You know, you don't need loads of time. Under 5 minutes, people, and even the prep time, maybe for prepping to get the paper stuck down, maybe a minute, maybe 2. Just fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to give this one away. So what I want you to do is to put your name in the comments, and what I'll do is do a little live, and once we've got a good few names, I'm not sure when I'll do that, maybe give it a week or 2, and then we'll see who wants it, and you can stick in the comments if you would like it, and I shall post it to you after I have drawn the name out of a hat, and I'll do that on live. Anyway, it's just a fun thing to do, sure, why not? Hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you want more information about me, then head to my website, woodwardswatercolours.co.uk. Do take a bit of time to check out my Etsy, see if there's anything there that you might fancy on your wall. That would be great. And apart from that, it's been good to see you. Hope this was helpful. Why don't you have a go? And I will see you in the next episode of Woodwards Watercolours. Bye for now.